Jax put a tender hand on his quaking shoulder. Ivan was out of line to share such intimate details about his own duke in front of another nation's sovereign. "But you're my wife." Which is likely what Ivan thought as well. She met Siobhan's heated expression with a solemn nod. "If I were anyone else, I might cut ties with Petrod for fear the Duke is not strong enough to weather this upcoming storm by my side. But," her expression softened, "I am not. Even if Perry and I were not bound by marriage, love, and respect, Saphir and Petrod have supported one another since the early days of the Realm of Virtues. I will not back down from our alliance simply because the Duke is feeling poorly. It will take a lot more than sleepwalking and old age to rattle the Duchess of Saphir." Siobhan pressed his lips together, a thin line carving up his face. "While that is comforting to hear, Duchess, rest assured, the Duke is in quite good health." Harry folded his arms. "Then why are you so jumpy about it, Siobhan?" The high courtier, who barely reached Perry's nose, waved around the expansive hallway they stood in. "The walls have ears, young Percival. I can't have rumours flying around about the Duke's state of mind. For as long as I've served your family, I've always said that gossiping palace staff will be the death of the Petrod family, of any ducal family. We cannot have them getting wind of these things." George's brow furrowed as he leaned forward to speak. "Is there any truth to what Ivan said about the Duke's health?" Siobhan glanced up at the ceiling with a helpless sigh. "He did run into a bit of trouble, yes. But Mistress Lenora has righted him round with her tinctures. He was back on his feet, saying he felt better than ever not 3 days after Ivan and his men departed to fetch you." Harry did not appear convinced. "Ivan said he had stopped eating." "He did, for a few days. But with Lenora's coaxing, he was feeling better shortly after. He resumed eating normally not 5 days ago." Siobhan brushed absently at the sleeves of his robes. George shared a worried look with Jax before voicing the same concern that danced through her own mind. "Are you certain the Duke's illness isn't being brought on by some poison?" "Virtues! Why would you ever say such a thing?" Siobhan snapped as beads of perspiration formed on his deepening wrinkles. "Perhaps this is a concept you are unfamiliar with, Captain Solomon. But House Petrod does not simply let would-be assassins wander into its midst." Jax gripped George's arm to firmly hold him in place, for fear he would lunge at the courtier. Harry, however, released a low snarl. "Answer the captain's question, Siobhan." Siobhan paled at his former charge's sudden aggression. "The Duke's food and drink are tasted prior to every meal. We had a whole team of people in the kitchens ensuring his food is safe." He straightened his shoulders, likely trying to make up for the height disadvantage he had against all 3 of them. "I'm sorry Ivan shared this news with you, simply because it was not necessary for you to worry. The Duke is fine. Now, let me show you to the guest wing." Without waiting for a response, he turned on a heel and led the group down the hall and up a winding set of stairs. As they trailed him in silence, Jax saw doubt and confusion painted on Perry and George's faces, reflecting the inner turmoil that roiled around in her own stomach.